Thank you for listening to my presentation today. I'll do my best to keep it short. All right, so the problem is that to any sport, but specifically for baseball, college, professional level, if you want to be a high-level player, you're going to need high-level coaches. But these high-level coaches are expensive, they're inaccessible, in some sense, they're unreliable because a lot of people claim to be good coaches and say, oh, I played in college. And there are so many people out there that they accept that because they're desperate to have a good coach, and they find out through experience and a lot of money that this coach maybe isn't as good. But also, not everybody has the availability to drop $100 an hour, up to $400 an hour, multiple hours a week. So this product would be cheaper and also more accessible. It's a product for the players. So this product, a little overview, would take a video input of a baseball player swing, pass it to our backend. That backend's then going to output metrics. This is the current implementation, which will be improved, but the general baseline for the MVP puts out these metrics, gets passed into the LLM, and the LLM processes it, scoring the swing, saying what's wrong, score out of 10, also saying what's right with the swing. And then this product would be using all computer vision, no hardware, unlike our competitors who have hardware attachments, which makes increased startup cost, but also it's more expensive than for the user. So our product is cheaper for the user. It's also more accessible for the user because you don't need to buy the product, and it's also cheaper for us to create. And we're also a first-to-market product, and we know that first-to-market products make more money than other products. All right, so the current implementation, MVP, that I'm working on, we have the UI already. We have this computer vision model. We have almost accurate LLM callings. It's not perfect. That's why we want to implement a data set later on, because the LLM, it won't be reliable unless LLMs get crazy good in the next 6 months. Training a computer vision model to identify the bat and ball, that would also help with the data set, which we'll talk about in a little bit, and then just being able to store it. All of this can cost money if things get large. Creating an in-house data set would allow us to have thousands to hundreds of thousands of swings to be able to say, hey, this is what a good swing looks like, this is what a bad swing looks like. We can then train a convolutional neural network to identify swing phases. I'm working on that in parallel with this first part. Two-video implementation would be from the front side, and then also the side view that we already have, and then training this better CNN to detect swing flaws, which would do the work that I'm currently doing in multiple phases, all in one step. A little bit about our competition. I just want to highlight, when this is unaffordable hardware, right? Nobody can buy that. This is affordable. The hardware is a little expensive, but it's affordable. But they got $10 million in venture capital funding, and they make $10 million in yearly revenue, and they're a relatively new startup, 2018. And their product, as I kind of highlight here, really isn't fantastic. It has a lot of flaws in it. It's a fun product and really interesting and has a lot of potential, but it's not fantastic, and yet it's still making a lot of money, showing that this product, which I think could be a lot better, that I'm trying to work on, has the opportunity to take over this market. Funding would help us expand the team. It would help us get access to more expensive APIs. It would allow us to register a domain, store data on the cloud, and then the really important part is being able to train models instead of using the open source models that we're currently using. Training our own models would allow this product to really take off, because that's where anybody can create what I've made so far. Training a model on specific data is what needs to happen. So I hope you enjoyed this presentation. I know that it was quick, and I look forward to getting to do this in person, because I think that it'll really show off the capabilities of this product. Thank you very much.